y te hará polvo como Chris Paul. No dejo salir del asombro. A esos fans les doy más hasta que pierden el control. Sé que no vivo en Phoenix, pero toco el sol. A veces frío, soy Kawhi Leonard mirándote serio. A veces ardo, soy Draymond Green, emoción y nervio. Sin más misterio que ser yo en este deporte, os lo aseguro, todos van a conocer mi nombre.
Jeune finesseur. Right. BMX5 Saint-Laurent, je suis à l'avant du truck avec Roger. BMX5 Saint-Laurent, je suis à l'avant du truck avec Roger. Mets du respect sur le V, tout est noir, j'ai lunettes teintées sur le nez. Le Big Sun everyday sur mes nez, je suis refait dans les airs, sur les quais. BMX5 sur les champs, je suis à l'avant du whip avec EV. BMX5 sur les champs, je suis à l'avant du whip avec EV. Hey, sur mon wrist, mais je whip. Voiture exotique, je joue pas en civil. J'ai un OG, j'ai le flow le plus tendance. Chaque fois je chante et danse. On cross et country, j'suis rendu en France. Yves Saint-Laurent sur ma nouvelle fragrance. Recouvert de camouflage japonais avec une demoiselle qui me pas cantonné. Dans le club avec mon gars de Grenoble. On veut devenir noble en faisant. Jeune entrepreneur, move comme un sage. Sur mon grind, j'suis jamais au chômage. J'fais le biz, ce n'est pas qu'une image. Ces rappeurs vivent une vie de mirage. Au fond d'une berline, tout comme un président. J'suis artiste indépendant, t'inquiète, j'suis un avant-gardiste, un visionnaire en avance sur son temps, on a un style insolent, hey. BMX5 Saint-Laurent, j'suis à l'avant du truck avec Roger. BMX5 Saint-Laurent, j'suis à l'avant du truck avec Roger. Mets du respect sur le V, tout est noir, j'ai lunettes teintées sur le nez. Le Big Sun everyday sur mes nez, j'suis refait dans les airs, sur les quais. BMX5 sur les champs, j'suis à l'avant du whip avec EV. BMX5 sur les champs, j'suis à l'avant du whip avec EV. Hey, sur mon wrist, mais je whip.
Coming up next, the Lakers taking on the Suns. For the Lakers, they've yet to find that spark this season. Off to a slow start. They're hoping to make adjustments and get it cooking tonight. Suns, Lakers, only on 2K Sports. Welcome, everyone. Let's get ready for some NBA basketball on 2K Sports. This is Kevin Harlan with Greg Anthony and Clark Kellogg and our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. Hey, Dave.
Well, guys, since Devin Booker's been in the pros, he's been able to show his ability to create. He said at Kentucky, all I shot was catch and shoot threes. I was fitting in with my team, playing off of others. But my dad always taught me the fundamentals. I don't want to rely on one thing. Being good at everything is how you earn your spot on the floor. Kevin?
He's doing it all, D.A. Thanks. Here we are in November. Let's see how things are shaking out in the West early in the season. Look at the Lakers. They're down in 9th place so far, still early in the season. And, of course, the Suns, a game behind.
And right now for Phoenix, they talked all offseason about how this year was going to be different. Nobody bought into it then, and nobody's buying into it now.
Yeah, and it's too bad, really unfortunate, because I did think the potential was there. But at this stage, I think we've seen their best, and it's not going to be good enough this season.
So the opening lineup for the Suns. Saric and Ayton at the 4 and the 5. Rubio and Booker, they're the backcourt. And it's Oubre in at the 3 spot. And for Los Angeles, up front, it's Kuzma and Davis. Green and LeBron at the 2 and the 3. Then it's Felton in at the point.
And, you know, quite a bit of turnover for the Lakers in recent years, guys, from the front office to the coaching staff. I think it's always important for an organization to have a common voice to speak in stereo and have everybody in proper alignment from the top down to the court.
And so here's Phoenix after the basket by Los Angeles. Here's Ayton. 1 up, 1 down. 2 points with his first shot this game.
And this is where Ayton does the most damage. Inside, feels like he can score on anyone.
And as the Lakers have looked to fill positions, Clark, a real affinity for candidates with the Lakers history.
Yeah, you know, that's exactly right. They view it as a family, but here recently, they've expanded their options and have looked outside of past Laker pedigree in terms of filling some key spots, which is part of what you have to do if you're going to move forward and be successful.
Here's LeBron after the basket by Dario Saric. Got a hand on it.
And using that wide reach to reject shots. Ayton can't afford to throw up weak stuff around the big fella.
Yep, that one goes in there.
And that's just showing off right there, guys. I mean, he is too good with that crossover.
The first quarter of action, 2 minutes in. The drive by James. It's good. Kuzma's got his second bucket.
Taking on everybody, all comers. Kuzma's very aggressive, and he's used to getting hit on the way up. Plays well through contact.
Now, here's Rubio. Saric outside. Now the pass to Booker. A three-pointer off the mark. For Los Angeles, they've gone 3 of 5 shooting the ball so far. Felton kicks to Green. And it's Davis at the elbow. Green, the pass to LeBron. No good with the triple. And so Booker will bring it up for the Phoenix Suns. Poked away, and that's out of bounds. Phoenix will retain possession.
And guys, the stellar development of Devin Booker continued last season. Still a firecracker on offense and took strides to improve his shot selection and, equally as important, his decision making.
Catching up on the changes for Los Angeles. DeMarcus Cousins, he's checked in for LeBron. And it's Kentavious Caldwell-Pope in for Green. And it's good, 2 points. Ayton's got his second bucket of the night. The Lakers trail. And Greg, with Booker in his progress, you really see it in his playmaking.
And that is what the Suns want from him long term. They see him growing into the same vein as a player like James Harden, someone who can carry the load offensively and still make others better.
JaVale McGee's checked in for Los Angeles. Avery Bradley comes in for Raymond Felton. Kaminsky dishes to Bridges. Plenty of space. But they get it back. Fouled in the act of shooting. Gets the bucket anyway, so a three-point play chance for him.
Yeah, I think you have to corral and crowd Kaminsky when he shoots. If you allow him room to get it off, he'll burn you.
Phoenix shooting their first free throw of the game right now. The free throw drops for Kaminsky. Take a look at the NBA. Who's the best, you think, Clark, at controlling the defensive glass, getting the missed most shots and getting their offense back in gear?
Yeah, I think even though he's a bit undersized, he does a great job. Draymond Green, not only does he rebound the ball defensively, but he also can ignite the break because of his ball handling and passing ability. Giannis Antetokounmpo does a great job on the defensive backboards, as does Joel Embiid.
Second chance points always hurt. Just not enough effort to block out.
Hey, guys standing around spectating, I mean, you got to get in there and get tough.
And wrestling for it there, but no one has possession. We'll have a jump ball. Phoenix with the ball. Johnson surveying the floor. Clock at 6. Kaminsky, the pass to Johnson, and out of bounds as the Lakers gain possession.
Here's a look at some stats for Avery Bradley. How he performed last season. Averaged about 10 points a game, 2 assists, and 2 rebounds. And there isn't much to write home about with his numbers. I think he'd like to up his contribution.
Yeah, but you got to earn that chance. I mean, you get what you earn. His numbers are fine, but he's not going to get a lot more floor time unless he turns it up a notch.
And he's got his first chance at the line here.
And last season, 86% from the line. So he's always had that calm presence at the line no matter the situation.
You know, he really did excel at the stripe. I mean, they couldn't have asked for too much more from him when it came to knocking down free throws.
And they pick up 2.
That's just an incredible find coming from the big man. No debating Cousins' smarts on the court. He picks out a pass there that not many guys would have seen.
Here's Nunley. He's coming off a 10-point game again. Now 8 seconds separating the two clocks. For three, Bridges. Rebound the Lakers. This game coming on the heels of their win against the Kings.
And guys, they walked into the arena with a certain kind of swagger, and we really saw it play out on the offensive end.
And, you know, confidence is key there. They seem to play with a ton of it, especially on the offensive end.
The Suns shooting their second and third free throws tonight.
And at the line last season, about 78% as a team. Pretty solid numbers.
And he can't hit the second. Got it off in time, and no luck with that time on the buzzer beater. And so it's Los Angeles in the driver's seat, up 8 points. Versatility is so important in today's NBA. That works.
I don't really limit myself to one position. I feel like I can.
And with all the switching we see teams, Greg, employing right now, that defensive versatility is highly prized, highly valuable.
And Johnson, an excellent athlete. He's got the tools to impact the game both offensively and defensively.
And if you're just joining us, we've played through one quarter in this one. And taking a look at Los Angeles' performance here, what have they been doing or not doing?
Showing a lot of confidence in their rotation. They went right to that bench when they needed points.
And, you know, when the bench is playing such a big role early, that certainly allows the starters to stay fresh throughout the game.
On Phoenix, looking who they've got on the floor. We've got Bridges. Kaminsky out there with Ayton. And it's Tyler Johnson, and it's Abrines in at the 2 spot. Suns trail by 8. And the bright lights of L.A., perhaps too much for some players. But you know what, Greg? Not for LeBron James.
This guy thrives in the spotlight. The Lakers crafting a roster to satisfy his championship ambitions. Off the court, the City of Angels perfect for maximizing his business aspirations.
Now here's Johnson. His last outing, he had 24 points. Now here's LeBron. In the corner, Bradley with it. Here's McGee. A chance there to push it to double digits, but it's off the mark. They could use a big shot here to get this offense going.
Too many empty possessions. Right now, they need a basket.
Here's Abrines. Another shot, and the rejection by Cousins.
You just can't get those kinds of shots past Cousins. When he's in the area, he's really good at getting a hand on the ball.
Abrines. Phoenix, no good that time either. Lakers leading by 8. Caldwell Pope dishes to McGee. Pass to James. Bridges with the steal. To the inside. McGee with the block.
Yeah, if you had to pick the top priority for McGee, I think that's it. Contest shots, block shots, get in the air, use that length to deny shots at the rim.
And the Lakers decide to take their first timeout here.
Well, a promising start last year for Mikal Bridges. The offense was there, but it was his impact defensively that has really gotten most people's attention. A lot of great tools for a young player.
Here's what the Lakers are going with right now. Davis is checked in for JaVale McGee. Green comes in for Caldwell Pope, and it's Felton in for Bradley. Here's Rubio. Saric trying to break free. Shot is good, and the Los Angeles leads cut down to 4 on the bucket from Rubio. And with Bridges and his defense, Greg, coaches speak very highly of his basketball IQ.
And that is why, as a rookie, he would often get assigned to guard the toughest perimeter player. Good size and great instincts make him one of the best young defenders on the team.
Passes it to Kaminsky. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. That one on Davis.
A load in the paint. Once Kaminsky is established, you pretty much have to foul.
He's gone 1 of 1 in the game so far from the line. Greg, for the Phoenix Suns, with a franchise-high 9-year playoff drought, there is pressure on this team to find their way out of that long rebuild.
And their moves on draft night they raised some eyebrows. Look, they've got some young talent, but can new coach Monty Williams turn them into a winner? Long-suffering Suns fans certainly hope so.
In a moment now to quickly take a look at the offensive approach for the Lakers.
With the aggression they're showing early on, I mean, they're driving it to the hoop with authority and force.
And also another aspect of their game that's been super so far tonight is how they've been sharing the basketball.
And the free throw, no good. Clark, over the last couple decades, the role of the big man has changed and required more skill. Outside shooting among them.
Yeah, that's one of the things. And then the ability to move your feet defensively.
Yes.
Because the three-point shot spaces the floor so much. And a lot of times teams will have 4, maybe 5 perimeter shooters out there regardless of size. So big guys, if they're going to play in that type of an alignment, have to be able to move their feet and effectively guard perimeter players and also make shots from the perimeter as well.
Amazing to see guys that big out there sometimes with a one-on-one with the guard, like on the three-point line.
No doubt. And also the big guys, we've got a ton of them, Kevin, across the league that can really knock down the three-point shot.
And first time out of the game called for Phoenix.
Well, the Sooners did jump out full throttle to sign Cousins in this past free agency. Still wary of his health. Ended up having to take another one-year contract, this time with the Lakers. Cousins, though, still hoping to show he's a franchise caliber player.
Now here's Davis. Outside for Felton. Some nice passing here by Los Angeles. And Davis with the basket on the assist by Felton. And it's 7 points for Anthony Davis.
And the soft jump shot there of Davis. You got to respect his perimeter game.
Saric outside. Floats one. That one's off. He's now 1 for 2. Here are the Lakers. Big run right now going for him, 11-2. And stolen by Booker. Saric outside. And slam dunk by Saric.
You know, in close, he's capable of hammering it down, and that's why you got to keep Saric away from the basket.
Davis against Saric. Yep, it counts. 9 points for Davis.
And this offense is in a perfect rhythm, and you can see how they're finishing their plays.
Boy, this is borderline ridiculous. I mean, every single attempt finding the bottom of the bucket.
Now, here's Rubio. Back to Booker from downtown. And his third shot of the night, no good, 0 for 3. It's LeBron with the drive. And the basket is good, and he's got a chance here for one more at the line.
Par for the course for James. I mean, he forces his man to overcommit, gets the bucket, and draws the foul.
Kyle Kuzma's checked in for Los Angeles. Ayton, he's checked in for the Suns. And that one misses. Suns trail by 15. Kuzma with the defensive effort.
And that is a textbook example of how to defend your rim.
And, you know, guys, I love his fight and grit on the interior. I mean, he never lets a shot go uncontested.
And so we conclude the first half. Lakers.
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Welcome back, everybody. This home crowd is it's the Lakers out on top at halftime. They lead by 15. Kenny, what's your take?
High basketball IQ. Something Anthony.
And that's going to do it for our halftime show.
And there wasn't too much drama in the first half, but maybe things will tighten up here in the second. You have to like what we're seeing from Davis.
The way he was able to finish on the block was incredible there in that first half.
Yeah, you know what? I think he's doing exactly what he has to do. Using his body, shaking off contact, and then finishing at the rim.
All fueled up and ready to go. Let's reset the lineups courtesy of Gatorade for the second half of basketball.
What a jam! Are you kidding me? It never gets old seeing LeBron throw it down, especially when he decides to do it with a little flavor.
Rubio the pass to Saric. Oubre outside. Shot clock at 6. Booker outside. And it's off from three-point range. The try by James and finished off by LeBron.
You cannot give James these types of opportunities. That guy is relentless.
Phoenix with the ball. 19-point game. They'll be off to Oklahoma City for a meeting with the Thunder after this one. And that game will be game 3 of 5 away from home. Saric outside. Booker outside. The three-pointer no good.
They have been board dominant in this game. That's definitely been a factor in crafting this huge lead.
And it's been a well-rounded performance. I mean, strong rebounding has certainly been at the center of it, but it's been good on a number of levels.
And with the lead, I like the strategy here. Continue to get the ball to guys who can do something with it.
If it's working, keep working it. That's what I say. Keep the pressure on it.
Doubled by Felton. Pass to Rubio. And it's Ayton missing.
Boy, an awful beginning to this half, guys, missing their first 4 attempts.
Felton can't get it to go.
Well, he's much better than that. Really no excuse for missing that lay-in.
And the feeling has been that the Lakers needed to acquire more veteran talent to put alongside LeBron, and they've done just that.
And, you know, time is creeping up on LeBron. He turns 35 this season. Really, for the Lakers, the time is now if they're going to compete to get him another ring and perhaps themselves another banner.
And the Lakers making a change here. Cousins is checked in. And for the Suns, Mikal Bridges checked in for Saric. Alex Abrinas comes in for Devin Booker. And it's Tyler Johnson in for Ricky Rubio. Felton inside the three-point line. They get the rebound.
You're not going to see that very often. Plenty of space, but he just, let's face it, he whiffs on that one.
Bridges shot. Good.
And that is textbook perfect, the bounce pass. Exactly how you want to throw it.
Felton deciding where to go with it. Buries it down low. Felton has got his second basket. And now we're 3 minutes into the third quarter of play. Johnson, the pass to Oubre. Here's Bridges. Here's Abrinas. 6 on the shot clock. Davis against Bridges. The shot off that time.
Just a solid performance on the interior. The rebounding has been off the charts.
Yeah, you look across the board, it's actually sizing up, shaping up to be a great game. I mean, strong performances throughout, and they've really been strong on the glass.
Inside. That's in there. Johnson with the assist. Bridges has got 4 points in the quarter.
That's serving it up on the platter there. What a nice pass. A high percentage look was the result.
Timeout called the Lakers. Last season, we saw Kelly Oubre get traded to the Suns. It was a surprise success for both him and the team.
Oubre came in and gave the Suns that defensive spark they so desperately needed. The long arms, he can get in the passing lanes, and he plays with tremendous energy, and they love him.
Looking at who's out there now for the Lakers. JaVale McGee's checked in for Anthony Davis. Contavious Caldwell-Pope comes in for Green. And it's Avery Bradley in for Raymond Felton. Ayton finds Johnson. Tipped away. There's 45 seconds left in the third quarter. He gets it in there. Lakers leading by 16. Bradley dishes to McGee. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
Well, you look at McGee and the career resurgence he's undergone, guys, outstanding. I mean, when he's been in the right situation, he's been very effective.
Here's Johnson. We've got a 9-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. And there's the pass to Kaminsky. Bridges, no one around him. Offline with his three. And it's Kuzma with the ball for the Lakers. Their biggest lead of the game was 21. Here's Cousins. Out to Kuzma. Outside Bradley for the three. And he's good on the three ball. Bradley's got 6. And so it's Los Angeles with a 21-point lead to end the quarter. From the field, while we have the chance now, folks, let's go to our State Farm assist of the game.
And he sliced the D wide open with this feed. They had no chance to prevent that basket.
Yeah, that's just a brilliant read of the defense. I mean, it was also excellent anticipation of the movement of his teammates before the pass. Just great harmony on all sides.
And there may not be a lot of drama down the stretch as we head into the fourth quarter, but stranger things have happened. On the court now for the Suns, getting going here in the fourth. Rubio and Booker, they're the backcourt. Kaminsky out there with Dario Saric, and it's Nunley in at the small forward position. And Clark, throughout your NBA career, you always wore number 33. How did you end up picking that number?
Well, it goes back to my idolization of Lou Alcindor at the time, who is now known as Kareem Abdul-Jabbar. He was the first big, graceful guy I saw do a little bit of everything in his days at UCLA, and then I digested all kinds of books and stories about him and just really admired his work on and off the court. Because he wore 33, I chose 33.
Suns trail by 21. Booker outside. And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line. For a while now, you and I were just talking, we've had a rule that a team cannot go without a first-round pick in consecutive years. Could it be time to lift that restriction?
I certainly wouldn't mind discussing lifting the restriction, but I like it as it is on the books because it does lend itself, I think, to competitive balance. And that's important in the strength of a league.
Out left to the wing, the feed to Saric. Shoots over Kuzma. That one off the back iron and out. Los Angeles leading by 19. Here's Caldwell Pope, rejected by Booker. The wide open look here for Kuzma. His three-pointers off the mark. The Suns shooting a pretty low 34% thus far. Feeds it to Booker. Laid in with a nice touch off the glass.
And obviously a total team player. Saric is a guy, if his teammate is open, he's going to get the ball.
For Los Angeles, they've gone 1 of 4 since the end of the third quarter. Pass to Caldwell Pope. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. It goes on Devin Booker.
Way to attack there and then create the contact.
Really, as close as you can get to an and one right there. He almost had it.
And the Lakers with some changes. Anthony Davis, he's checked in for JaVale McGee. And it's Green in for Raymond Felton.
A sharp shooter with a quick trigger release, Caldwell Pope is known for being an efficient scorer.
Passes it to Ayton. Oubre against LeBron. Here's the floater. That's tipped.
Upping his intensity on the defensive end. Love to see that. Kuzma uses his length and athleticism to challenge and alter shots. So good at getting to his spots and then cashing in, making the game look easy.
Suns trail by 21. Rubio the pass to Saric. The last couple of years, Clark, we've seen a couple of Hall of Fame level players go on these farewell tours in their final year in the NBA. What a great way for fans of opposing teams to honor these terrific stars.
You know, I was a little bit mixed on how I felt about the farewell tours, but these two were handled so beautifully, and there have been others that have been handled great. It gives the fans an opportunity to express their feelings for some of the greats in the game, and that's heartwarming for all of us, I think.
Yeah, you and I were just talking about the way Kobe and Wade were terrific in their tours. Caldwell Pope kicks to Davis. Solid shot from the distance of about 14 feet. Davis has got 4 this quarter.
As dangerous as he is inside, Davis gives opponents nightmares when he's able to get to the mid-range. He's very reliable when he steps back and takes the jump shot.
Good offense squaring up against better D there. You got to appreciate that stop.
Here's Kuzma, shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
You know, guys, in his rookie season, Kyle Kuzma shot over 36% from long range. Last season, that number was at 30%. Interesting to see which way that goes going forward.
Big group substitution here for the Lakers. JaVale McGee's checked in for Anthony Davis. Dudley comes in for LeBron. Troy Daniels, he's checked in for Danny Green. And it's Cannon in for Kentavious Caldwell-Pope. And for the Suns, Johnson, he's checked in for Saric. Alex Abrinas comes in for Devin Booker. And it's Carter in for Ricky Rubio. Clark, at the University of Utah over 3 seasons, Kuzma never shot better than 32% from long distance.
Yeah, you know, some reasonably doubt whether his rookie season mark will be sustainable, but he's got the confidence level offensively and work ethic. I'd bet on him to get those percentages back up for sure.
Ayton against McGee. Shot clock at 5. There's Cannon with the 3. The shot, no good. Good work defensively by Carter. For Phoenix, they've gone 3 of 7 from the floor in the fourth. That's a 42% mark in the quarter.
Well, guys, this was never really a contest, just a total obliteration, if you will. And you can safely say mission accomplished now for the Lakers.
You don't see this kind of a blowout often, but tonight, this is a quality win across the board to deliver out this kind of punishment.
They definitely never changed the approach. They just kept after it and showed they were clearly the better team in just about every single category.
And every win important, and this one will go down as win number 3.
They can chalk this one up, but these two teams will see plenty more of one another before the season's over.
And, Greg, we know familiarity breeds contempt. I would expect things to become more heated as these teams face each other going forward.
And, you know, when you look at the huge impact he had, just a monster game for Anthony Davis.
There wasn't much they could do to slow him down as he was converting every good chance he got.
Richardson the pass to Cannon. McGee inside. He's covered by Ayton. Stolen. Richardson attacking. And it's Richardson slamming it down.
They made the most of their opportunities, looking comfortable and locked in throughout the night.
Boy, they've given their fans plenty to cheer about, that's for sure. Effort, skill, coaching, you name it, they've done it.
And so it's the Lakers taking care of business here. They won this game going away. They were the better basketball team by far tonight.
And you got to commend this sort of dominance, particularly here at home. It's a great feeling when you play almost a perfect game and to have that crowd be so pumped up.
And a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge, standing by courtside. David.
Thanks, Kevin. Anthony, tell us the focus for the team coming into the game tonight.
Well, you know, before we started the game, you know, I told you that we knew what we had to do. You know, we were trying to stop a lot of their actions, and, you know, our biggest focus for the game was guard the ball. That's what we did coming out of that timeout and never looked back.
And it led to a win. Thank you for your time, Anthony. Back to you, Kevin.
Thank you, David. Great interview once again. Well, folks, that's going to do it for now. For Greg Anthony, Clark Kellogg, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan. Thanks for watching the NBA on 2K Sports. We'll see you later.
All alone, playing games on your phone. Do I cross your mind? Gotta know these feelings for you, I can't come.